So in this problem, we have given an array of n elements, and we have given another array, or we can say a array of array, in which we have num queries. So num is the number of queries we have, and in each query we have given three numbers L, R, and K. So what I have to do is I can take index value I is equal to L till R, and for each index I have to count. So let's say I have the an array 1 1 3 4 3, and let's say from L to R one index is this index 0 1 2, so this index 2. So at index 2 what I have to check is check the frequency of 3, and in this array from I is equal to till n minus 1. So I have to count the frequency of 3 in the right of it, including the current index as well. So if that frequency is equal to given k, then that particular number will be counted as 1 in our answer. So I have to count that situation for every I from L to R. So since we have given the constraint as 1 to 10 raised to power 3, so it will accept our big O of n square solution as well. So what I will do is I will have to find out the left frequency for every number. So if I have a array 1 1 3 4 3, what I'll have to do is I'll start traversing from right to left and count the frequency of 3. So here 3, and in right of it no elements of frequency is 1. For 4 frequency is 1. For 3 including this position, and in right of it there is another 3, so the frequency is 2, and for this one it is 1. For this one frequency in right of it including this position frequency is 2. So we can say that this is our frequency array, which store frequency at any index I in its left right. So if I for an ith element, what is the frequency of that element in right of it including that position as well. So if I have this array, so if I compute this array in on priori, then my problem can be solved optimally. So let's say if somehow I got this array, how will I proceed? I will start from a for loop I is equal to 0 to num, because num is the number of queries. For each query, what I have an L, I have a R, I have a K. So inside this for loop, I will run another for loop from j equals to L to R. Okay, and in that case, what I'll do is I will if frequency of j, that means if that index is 2, then I will go to this index 2, and index 2 what I'll have, I have 3. So for 3 the frequency is 2, so this frequency FREQ array will give me the frequency of 3 in right of it including this position, and that is 2. If that 2 is equal to my given k, then I will declare a variable count here I will initialize it to 0 int count. If that is equal to k, then I will increment my count. Okay, and at the end of this inner loop, what I'll do is I will append my count in answer array. Okay, so I will prepare a vector of, or we can say a vector of answer, and in that answer I will append or push back my count. So if I have this frequency array, I can count for all the element and append that in the answer array. So now the only task is left is to create a function that will give me this frequency array. So what I'll do is I'll create an unordered map that map integer value to integer value m, and what I'll do, I'll start from left to right for int I is equal to n minus 1 to 0. I'll go from n minus 1 to 0, and I have the array 1 1 3 4 3. So I'll start from here, and what I'll see that what I'll do that I will put this 3 in my map arr I. Let's say this is my array arr. So I'll put this array this element in my map and increment the value. So by default the values in my map will be 0, so that will increment the frequency of 3 by 1 in my map. So now what I'll check in my frequency array, I will push back this frequency of my current element, that is marri, and what is the value? That is 1. So 1 will be pushed in my array, in my frequency array. Okay, now in next iteration I will go to 4, then 4 frequency will be mapped here 1, and then 4 will be pushed here. I will go to 3. Now 3 is already in my map, so if I increment again, this frequency got updated to 2, and I will write 2 here. Then I go to 1, then frequency of 1 got updated to 1, and I'll print 1 here. Then I go to another one, last one, and another one is already existing, so I'll increment this frequency 2, and I'll print this 2. And now I have to reverse this frequency array, because we are traversing from right to left. So on reversing, what I'll get, I read 2 1 2 4 1. So this is the frequency array, and by using this frequency array here, I can count those indexes for which the frequency is equal to k, and on counting that, for each query I will append the count in my answer array, and in the end I just have to return that answer array.